Okay, it's Iron Bill back again with another video. I've played a few games of Iron Banner tonight, and with mixed results. Although only one blowout against us, and I'm ashamed to say that I left that match. But after the second or third person left my team because we were being run over by a four stack, I thought I'm not spending another minute in that. So out I went. Out I went, and it is what it is. All right. But other than that, this actually was a pretty decent night of play. And this is the end of a match that I played, and we lost. I wanted to show you that this was roughly the range. It was about a 50-point spread oftentimes, which I don't feel too bad about that. Before I, though, carry on with this, I would like to talk about Shadow Raid Legends for the next 5 minutes. Just kidding. Never ever will that happen on the channel. I'm sorry, that's kind of stuck in my craw. I watch other content creators, and it always gasses me that they can come in and spend literally 5 minutes talking about that game right in the middle of the content. So I'll never do advertising. I just won't do it. All right, so here we go. I know they have to make a living, but I'm not going to do it. Let's pick it up on Widow's Court. My loadout is Top Tree Nightstalker, and I'm running Wormhusk, and that's me right up there in the center. Vigilance Wing, 7th Seraph CQC, and Temptation's Hook Sword. I'm running about, I think, 80 or 90% on mobility, and that's the story, and we'll see how this goes. Now, I picked up the Iron Banner bounties. Not that I'll finish them all, but one of them is, of course, getting captures on zones. That has a dual purpose, and that is that zones are so important in Iron Banner because, man, if you get locked out, yeah, I mean, you're locked out for a period of time, and it's tough to survive getting kills put on your team when you're triple capped, and there's really nothing you can do to resolve that situation except just hide and survive. So they're aggressively going after B, but I've got a teammate here, and we are like-minded. We're just kind of moving as one. I don't know if he's moving with me or I'm moving with him, but I knew this guy would come around, and look at him rush at me with that shotgun. That just wasn't going to get anywhere. All I had to do was back up and Vigilance Wing him 3 times, and he was done. And I'm beginning to kind of get my feel for this gun again, and just kind of the range you have to hold. Now I'm going to stay here because we need this zone. I don't care if I die. I should have gone with the shotgun there. I might have had a chance, but we wound up getting him. Because I hung in that zone, even though I knew I was going to die, we did triple cap it. And look at what happened to the score there almost instantly. He's going for the shotgun ammo. We put it on him quick. Alright, so the hunt's going to end. No one's going for B. We have a guy just literally run off of it. Now I figure I'll get B while they're capturing C and trying for A, and this will be ours. And if we get any kills in the interim, well, all the better. Plus, I need it for my bounty. Back up. Get that one, but they're beginning to pinch me here, and I figure, okay, I'm just going to jump around a bit. Maybe I'll get lucky with a shotgun blast, but nope, I got taken by the Vigilance Wing off to the side. They've managed to close the score down, but we flipped it back to 2 zones to 1, and yeah, this is kind of a back and forth, and I like this kind of a fight, where both sides actually have a chance to win. Sitting on the zone, we need to keep a hit on zones. All things being equal, and it appears kill-wise we're pretty much roughly the same, the team that holds the most zones the longest will win. So I'm going to make a play for B, because they're going to get C. He's going to come over the top. That's not going to do him any good. I know he's back there. He's going to come over the wall. I've got my super. Which I wasted it there. Bad use of it. I wanted to try to pin down that room so that no one could come in and take the sword ammo away from me. And I'm getting used to this Temptation's Hook, and I step into the Wither Horde, but I don't care because I'm going to get these kills anyway. And I hear the super, and I figure, take the super out. And I think I did. I think I successfully took him down. So, I'm happy about that. It was worth it. I mean, I died, but I took 2 with me, and more importantly, that super. I'm going to run up the center here. I know there's a super around somewhere. I'm trying to avoid it. We've got our own super running there. Backing up a little bit. Trying to control this area. We have 2 zones. We're up by 15. I just don't need to walk into something like, say, a super that pops from behind me. Something like that. There was nothing I could have done. Once he caught me out in the open like that, I was done. I know they're on A. That's a super. I need to get away before he hits me with that. I'm going to cross over the other side. He should be out. My teammate takes him by then. I take one more hit. I'm going to go down, so I can't afford to do that. I have to back up, let my team support it. We're about to get locked out, and I can't run through the Wither Horde or touch it until... See, that would have killed me if I had. So I just couldn't get there in time. But I know he's right over the ledge there. I'm going to get him. And then I can't mantle. I'm not used to the double jump, and I know I'm going to get taken down. And that hurts. The points I got from killing him did not make up for the points I lost dying under a triple cap. That was just kind of a dumb play. But I wanted to take that guy off the table so he couldn't challenge A. Only a 10-point lead. I'm not quite sure where that fire is coming from, and it has to be up there on top somewhere. I didn't see it. Looks like he's trying to guard the heavy. Our teammates must have taken him down because there's special right there. I've got my sword again. I don't kill that guy, but I kill that guy. Then that melee came from basically nowhere. Did you see how far away that guy was when he did it? Been seeing a lot of that kind of stuff lately. And a lot of single shot dire promise kills. And I'm curious if there's a hack that people are using on the dire promise, because it's just too often. And I walked right into that. That was dumb on my part. And I thought, good Lord, you know, we were doing so well, and I'm going to toss it. You know, getting too aggressive. I should have hopped and baited him out. So I back up a little bit, and I catch this guy clean. There's Vigilance Wing right there, doing its job. I know he's over here. I'm going to pop up. Get him. So that's 2 for 1. And I'll trade 2 for 1 anytime. And my teammate cleaned up the area there. So now we have zone control in that area. We're taking C. We just need to make sure they can't get up and take A. I take that guy down again. I'm just making sure that I don't get pinched. There's the fellow. Get him. And we're looking pretty good. Now, I don't want to walk into that grenade there. That's not very smart. I about did it anyway. Let's go take the zone. He's running his super off of it. I'm just checking to make sure that no one was coming from that way. We're in really good shape now. We just need to get a couple of kills in here, and this will probably seal the deal. I'm pushing into something where I'm likely going to die because they're behind me and coming. But I've got my super. Watch this. Now's the time. Because for whatever reason, they pushed into it. Now, for whatever reason, and this is something on my keypad, when I throw my super, it always reverts to my heavy, whether I've got ammo or not. But I did pull down 2 of the 3. We're going to capture the zone. And that's pretty much going to do it. Yep. And I'm just going to step back because I don't want to take that death right at the end. Alright, so am I unhappy with this game? Not at all. Did I make some mistakes? A few. But mostly I played a lot better. Also notice, Yeah, well, we've got some players from the other side of the planet again. Been seeing a lot of that kind of stuff. And I'm just pointing it out. He's on my team this time. That's fine. But a lot of that going on. I really am concerned about our player population, even with Iron Banner going on. All right, so back on track. The play was decent tonight. Matches were about like that, about 50-point spreads. The occasional, I did have that one that was just going south so fast. Inside of 2 minutes, we've been triple capped a couple times, and people were quitting out, and I didn't stay. And I used to pride myself in the fact that I would never leave a match no matter what. But man, it turns you dark fast to get hammered like that over and over and over again. And I don't want Bungie to think that's okay. If I'm being honest, I mean, they don't want me doing that. Fix it, as far as I'm concerned, because that's broken. All right, so I think I'm getting better about movement, not staying so stationary, picking my spots for my fights. For the most part, getting better. I don't know about the quality of the opponents tonight. This actually wasn't my highest kill match, but I wanted to show this one in particular because it was a balanced match for most of it. The kill balance, actually the top person was on the other team, but it came down to zone control again, and who held the most zones the longest amount of time. Truthfully, kill-wise, if I added this up, they might even have more kills than us, quite possibly. It'd be pretty close. But this is the difference. So anyway, with that, that's probably about enough for tonight. And I hope you've enjoyed your time here. I've enjoyed giving it to you. So if all goes well, I'll play again tomorrow and I'll put up some more content. So with that, I'm going to sign off. This is Iron Bill saying good night.